Jai Shri friends, the passage we have today is taken from one of the longest discourses in the Gospel, which is between the Samaritan woman and Jesus near Jacob's well. The encounter between Jesus and the woman helped them mutually to get to know each other. Jesus understands her, and the Samaritan woman gradually recognizes and acknowledges him as the Messiah. After which, she runs to her village without even carrying the water jar to bear witness to Jesus. Meanwhile, the disciples urge Jesus to have some food, and we have Jesus' beautiful answer: "My food is to do the will of my Father." This fantastically portrays the beautiful picture of a devoted son, a devotion to fulfill the will of his Father, which is nothing but to bring people closer to God and to each other. At first, by speaking with the woman, Jesus overthrows the deep-seated distinction existing between the Judeans and the Samaritans. The Samaritans were considered as Gentiles and the untouchables. Not just that, by relating to her willfully, even after knowing she was an outcast, considered a sinner in her own society, Jesus was bridging the gulf. Furthermore, an encounter with Jesus helped her to get closer to her society and bring her village closer to the Savior. Yes, this is a call of Jesus for all his disciples to work single-mindedly to reap the harvest, which is nothing but to bring people united before God. Unfortunately, today, in the name of religion, caste, gender, and even based on very many vested interests, we divide rather than gather together. There is a parable of a coffee bottle. A young couple had neighbors who were senior citizens, the husband in his early 80s and the wife perhaps 5 years younger. The young couple were very fond of the elderly couple and made it a point to visit them and have coffee with them every Sunday. They observed that the old lady would bring the coffee bottle to her husband to be opened every time. The thoughtful young couple once gifted the lady with a gadget without her husband's knowledge to easily open the bottle, and showed her how to use it. On their next visit, the old lady once again brought the bottle for her husband to open. The young couple was amazed. Had she forgotten about the gadget? They murmured. When the opportunity arose to be alone with the old lady, they quizzed her. Her reply made them speechless. She said, "Oh, I can open the bottle myself even without your gadget. But I get him to open it so he feels he's still stronger than I am, and thus the man of our home. That he remains useful to me as always, that I still depend on him." That togetherness is the main ingredient of any marriage. We don't have many more years of life in us, and togetherness is the blessing God gifted us. Happy are those who fulfill the will of the Father.